So coming up on Saturday at the Manchester Arena, we've got a juicy little fight in the welterweight division with Jack Catterall taking on Harlem Eubank. If this fight was a year ago, you probably would have said it would be a full-gone conclusion. Jackie Boy would have schooled Harlem and it would have probably been a 90-10 fight in his favour. But given what's happened recently in both of their careers, I think this is a pretty even matchup. Catterall has fought at a much higher level. He's the much more experienced of the two. He's got a record of 30-2 with 13 wins coming via knockout. Last time out, he lost to Barboza Jr. in a very close fight. It was a frustrating night for Jack, really, because he sort of threw it away. He lost a split decision. One judge had it in his favour 7-5, and the other two had it to Barboza 7-5. So he could have easily got the win there. He also did knock down Barboza in round 10 with a body shot that wasn't scored a knockdown. And had that correctly been scored a knockdown, he would have got the win there and he would have got his world title fight against Teofimo Lopez. So he's been so unlucky, Jack, in his career. I mean, he wasn't at his best against Barboza. He was very low output in that fight, and that's something he's got to work on. And if he can be more aggressive and be busier in fights, he'll be a force to be reckoned with because technically he's so sound. He's a southpaw, he's awkward, difficult to hit, fantastic footwork. And of course, he should have been undisputed at 140. He got robbed against Josh Taylor. We all know the story there. He dropped him in round 8, completely dominated the fight. He outboxed Taylor, who was a massive favourite going into it, and Catterall got his dreams took away from him that night. It was a disgusting robbery, but he did rematch Taylor and got the win back there. And then he also had a decent win against Regis Prograis. Prograis was well past it, but he did dominate that fight. He dropped Prograis twice in round 9 after being dropped himself in round 5. It wasn't a clean knockdown. Catterall wasn't hurt, really. So if Jackie Boy starts fast and he has a higher punch output in this fight than what he did against Barboza and he gets into his rhythm early doors, I do think it will be really hard for Harlem to break him down and to get any success. But the brighter man will be confident of pulling off an upset. He's on a good run of form at the minute. He currently has a record of 21-0 with 9 wins coming via knockout. Last time out, he produced a career-best performance, stopping Tyrone McKenna inside 10 rounds. He dropped him 3 times. He also stopped Timo Schwarzkopf inside 11 rounds, dropping him twice. Really good performance as well. And he has come on leaps and bounds. Timo went the distance with Catterall as well, so bit of a confidence booster for Harlem there. Not that it means anything. But yeah, he's decent, Harlem, technically sound, doesn't do anything spectacular, but he can punch a bit, big right hand, good body puncher. And he obviously comes from a fighting family. His uncle, of course, is Chris Eubank Sr. and his cousin is Chris Eubank Jr., so no pressure, Harlem. He kind of reminds me of Hughie Fury to Tyson Fury. He's sort of the boring one, maybe not the most exciting fighter to watch in the ring, but probably underrated at the same time. He would talk a glass eye to sleep. But he can fight as well. But it is just difficult to judge Harlem. And I'm really happy for him that he's getting this fight because he's not the biggest personality in the world. So he sort of went under the radar. He doesn't trash talk much, which has probably held him back a bit. Put it this way, you wouldn't take him to the strippers with you. He'd be in the corner reading a Charles Dickens novel. But he can fight. And this is his opportunity now to prove that he is as good as his cousin and that he can win a world title. If he wins this, he'll be in a brilliant position to challenge the winner of Crocker Donovan, which will probably be for the vacant IBF welterweight title. So massive opportunity for him. And if he can apply the pressure early, make it uncomfortable for Jack, target the body, slow him down and win some of the early rounds, he can definitely nick a decision. I can't see this fight ending in a stoppage. Neither are massive punchers, although I do think both of them can hurt each other. Both of them have fought the majority of their career at 140, so it's going to be interesting to see how Catterall fares at 147. Harlem is naturally a bigger man. He's more experienced at welterweight, so he'll definitely have the advantage with size and strength. But I don't think it'll be enough. I think Jack Catterall will win a unanimous decision. I think it will be close at times. I think it'll probably be an 8-4, 7-5 kind of fight in Jack's favour. I think Harlem will give a good account of himself. I think he'll come forward. He'll try and be explosive, but I think Catterall will pick him off. And as the better boxer, he should win this. But yeah, hopefully it's a good fight. I think it'll deliver. I've saw a lot of people say that they think it might be quite boring, but I think their styles will match up well. Catterall will be boxing on the back foot. I think he will be busier than normal, and Harlem will be coming forward, being explosive. So I think it'll be a fight that will have its moments. Might not be an absolute war, but I definitely think it'll be an entertaining enough scrap. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Anyway, guys, subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the boxing at the weekend, and I will see you all on the next one.